We are back with Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves.
The salt is really starting to burn.
Let's go figure out what's up with this crusher thing so we can save Penelope.
I like the weird-looking clouds.
These deep, misty waters are said to be home to the monster. Keep a sharp eye out.
Sorry, Bentley, but I can't see a thing in this fog. If your sea monster's here, there's no way we'll find him.
Well, it's imperative we track it down and discover why the pirates fear it so vehemently. Panda King, do you have any fireworks that might light the place up a little? Make it easier to spot the creature?
My fireworks are not flares. They burst with ferocious beauty and then disappear like the lightning.
We should really get out of here. With visibility this bad, we might sail into a rock. The boat might take some real damage.
Uh-oh. What the deuce? Well, I've seen enough hints, I don't know where this is going.
So I guess they didn't want to call this thing a Kraken to avoid making it too absurdly obvious.
Yeah.
The sea monster is upon us. Go below deck and placate the others. I will confront this creature with my firework artistry.
Oh, that thumb!
Give a shout
I have no idea what happened there.
Stand ready.
But yeah, gotta give the Panda King something to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's kind of the character, the member of the gang that gets it the worst. Because at least Dimitri's been a part of the thing throughout the game. You know, showing up in the first chapter and then the third.
Oh.
We've gotten a decent amount of stuff for the Guru and Penelope by this point.
I'm curious because I noticed there was either a weird shadow glitch with the tentacle or it was just the shadow of the tentacle. But it looked weird.
I think that was it. Oh yeah, that's the tentacle shadow. I guess this version of the emulator was able to get those, but nothing else.
Weird. Reminds me of that Skyward Sword boss. It looks like the love child of Mike Wazowski and Sylvia.
Behold,
yeah.
Panda King, your master.
Ugh. What part of the squid is that?
I think it's the mantle.
Ah. Well, this boat sure can take a beating. So we lost both our main mast, our wheel. Like, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, it's never explained how they're able to repair the ship after this from losing, like, every mast.
If we get tipped over too far in either direction, we're as good as sunk.
This part kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize it on this first attempt. You only need one firework to get off a tentacle, so don't bother queuing up more than 4.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2. How many tentacles does this thing have? 1, 2.
No one ever said that it
5,
only had to have
6.
10.
I think squids can have like 12.
It's close. Any further and we're sunk.
I'm surprised the game doesn't have some kind of meter of like angle or something.
Okay, so
Oh.
I think that if that last firework had hit, I would have finished the mission.
So is it just a balance of being fast enough with the loading and fast enough with the shooting, or?
The reason I failed was just because I spent too much time queuing up more fireworks than was needed. I should have just gotten 4, targeted 4, and let them go.
That's a lot of good hits.
Yeah, when you do finally get a really good salvo as the Panda King, it feels great, but you know, you have like a main target and you just need to get some ancillary ones off. It's like, oh, we're gonna split it evenly.
Timid creature, with my beautiful fireworks, They are all gone. Cooper, your assistance is requested.
I'm here. What's the score?
Protect the vessel while I go below and hurriedly craft more fireworks.
Sure thing. Bentley, you check out that fight? Crusher must be on its last legs at this point. I mean, what could he have left?
I'd say about another 100 feet and a dozen tentacles. Just a rough guess.
Oh boy. Oh no, that's not
That's
good.
suboptimal.
The squid's eye is out of range. Draw him in close. Got an idea. Whack the tentacles while they're attached to the ship. The suction cups on the bottom will get stuck, and maybe he'll have to come in and pull them off.
So, when you fought the squids in Wind Waker, what was your main way of doing it?
I think just using arrows.
Because I always use the boomerang.
Oh yeah, I do use the boomerang. That's right.
But I didn't realize just how much more powerful the arrows of the cannon is. Like, each eye takes 3 hits with the boomerang. It's 1 hit with the arrows, I think.
So that first volley of the cannons when he came in close didn't work, and I don't know why.
Oh. Ow. So,
I mean-
are we trying to kill this thing? Like,
I mean, the plan was just to figure out what the heck it was, and now we're fighting for survival.
okay.
You know what this thing reminds me of?
What?
Fantoon.
Oh, yeah.
That was worthy of the names King and Cooper.
You really softened him up for me.
That was a solid action-reaction, bros. You two stand tall.
Say, Guru, could you get inside this creature's mind?
Oh, no.
That's a brilliant idea. But are you sure you can pull it off? Then let's do it. Just take any precautions you can.
What's he trying to do?
Getting us a new ally out here in the sea.
I can't believe
Yoink.
that worked.
Master, don't leave us!
He's probably fine.
Yeah. It's like that Pokemon episode with the Tentacruel, like the giant Tentacruel.
Operation Reverse Double Cross. Our goal, as we all know, is to save Penelope. Given her crafty nature, LeFwee has undoubtedly locked her up in one of his most secure locations. They are 1. The Skull Keep, and 2. The Brig of the Death's Head. Our team is too small to assault both simultaneously, so we'll have to fall back on a little sleight of hand. First, we sail in and exchange broadsides with the Death's Head. Armed with the element of surprise and our cannon upgrades, it should be a fair fight. But remember, Penelope might be on board, so we cannot sink this ship. Once
Just hope that none of the cannonballs we fire at it hit her.
to the enemy
Oh,
vessel
no.
And then promptly surrender. A necessary step for 2 reasons. First, that boat is packed with pirates. Way too many to fight hand to hand. And second, it's the best way to get an audience with LeFwee. Given his smug nature, he's sure to brag where she's hidden if we can get him angry enough. Got that, Sly? Irritate the daylights out of this guy. It's our best and only chance to rescue Penelope. Once he talks, we roll out plan A or B, depending on the situation. This LeFwee is a smart man. Our only hope is to outsmart him at his own game.
But wait, Bentley, what's plan A and what's plan B?
And furthermore, does this game now have a branching path of how this can go?
No. Basically, it's just plan A if she's on the ship, plan B if she's on the island, but the slideshow doesn't cover that, and you'd think that that'd be one of the most important things. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just going to say that ordinarily I'd be doing more ship battles, but they can take a minute, and I just kind of want to get to the next part.
So, do you remember the episode where Homer prayed for a snack that was both sweet and savory, or whatever he said, and then the bacon and fudge truck crashed into each other?
I do not remember this.
Like bacon fudge or something. Oh, weird. Well, shoot. Maybe it was later on, but I know it wasn't crazy long. I was going to say it's real, and you can get it at Marie Callender's in... No, not Marie Callender's. Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory in Park City. But now it doesn't mean anything, because you've never heard of it before. It's good, though.
We're headed into action.
It's gonna be tight sailing in here, Sly. Keep an eye on the rocks.
So I believe you can fail this mission if you accidentally sail out of the area.
So is it a one-on-one fight?
Yeah.
Speaking of pork, I picked up some pork rinds yesterday.
I think you mentioned that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They're good, but the more I eat it, the more I'm like, oh, I don't know how much I like these. The first one was the best. You ever had that with food, where the first bite is great and everything else is just meh?
Probably. I can't think of any specific examples.
I'll never forget you handing me those fried octopus balls after you took one bite and hated it. That was really funny.
That was a long time ago. Maybe I like them. I don't know.
Yeah. It was the first time we went to that Japanese culture festival in Salt Lake. Good times.
I could definitely go for some taiyaki, though.
Yeah. That was really good.
Oh.
That's the fish waffle thing, right?
Yeah, and honestly, I think my favorite flavor was the conventional red bean paste.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Better chocolate. Vanilla, not so much. Alright, pirate time.
Really cool pirate.
No,
Oh, yeah, the
insult
chocolate
battle
was
coming?
good.
Board in a ship packed with over 100 pirates.
Yeah, the insult battle is a courtesy to pirates that respect each other.
I don't know
Oh.
about all of you, but yours, I'm sure it can manage.
Restrain this man and keep your distance from the enemy vessel. This smells of lubber trickery.
Lubber.
Take heart, boys. Been a while since we witnessed a good plank walking.
Thank you for not saying planking.
This plank's got splinters in it. I thought a prissy sailor like you would take more pride in his ship.
Oh, no. I take a great deal of pride working splinters into the feet of those about to walk my plank. Har har. 'Tis the extra touches that makes all the difference.
Okay. How about his crew?
Your crew doesn't like me much, LeFwee. Where'd you find him? A charitable home for cross-eyed deviants?
Oh, hear that, shipmates? The condemned man labeled ya all wastes of skin. Ha, how's that sit with ya? Stick him! Tear the meat from his bones. Let's drink his blood. It appears you're right.
Oh my goodness.
Vampire,
They didn't
maybe.
capitalize the L.
Oh.
Making me walk the plank? You're the pinnacle of creativity, LeFwee.
Not creative. I'm the smartest man in the seven seas. You slanderous scabbard.
Well, that seemed to get under his skin.
I like how they're all yawning for some reason.
Yeah, it's just their idle animation. Alright, play it cool, show him up, make fun of his pirate talk.
Stop it. You're hurting my feelings. More name-calling like that, and I'm leaving.
Cheap action movie dialogue won't get you out of this one, Cooper. You're as good as dead.
How do you know what a movie is?
They're pirates of the modern age, not the past.
Hey, those guys on the thing were like, what manner of witchcraft is that? It's not like, oh, I guess that's a drone from elsewhere.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, it did look like a UFO.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not clear how much these guys know about the outside world.
Yeah.
Premeditated. Time to put that slack tongue to use, like giving the sharks something to chew on.
You've got a real knack for pirate talk. Put two nonsense words together and pow! Scary pirate name-calling.
Bah! You might be quick with the put-downs, but who's got the hidden girl? Ha ha ha! Me! You'll never find her.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, skill at hiding her, ability to keep her prisoner, and attractiveness to women.
Oh.
Hidden? A fellow sharp as you couldn't hide a stick in the forest.
I've got some skill in hiding my blade in Lubber's guts. Fancy a demonstration?
Alright, LeFwee, you're maidenless.
Yeah, I suppose you'd have to keep her locked up. After all, if she ever got away, you'd never get a date.
It is true, I have a strong personality. But I've never had a problem with the ladies, especially when I have a broadside aimed at their sailboat. Savvy?
Let's not unpack what that means in relation to Penelope.
I'm not worried about Penelope. A girl tough as that will free herself by tomorrow morning, then come and steal your wallet.
Ha! That chickadee will never escape a skull keep.
Ha!
She's locked up in
Oops.
irons, and there she stays until she agrees to love me, despite all my faults.
Cut.
Now be the time sharks launched on your parts.
You're the captain. Step on it, Murray. They've got Penelope locked up in the Skull Keep.
Check! What? The lubber's getting away!
I expected you to try to have him fall off his own plank the way that was going,
Heads up, Murray. The whole town is trying to blast us.
since he was like getting further and further on the plank. I mean,
Yeah.
oh,
But now we just gotta... This is either plan A or plan B.
I'll make a run for Penelope. You keep the boat safe. We're gonna need it for the
probably
escape.
Plan B.
Safe as a baby.
Probably.
Now get moving.
Sly, there's a back route up the Skull Keep. Jump on the floating boxes. Penelope and I made a walkway all the way to the top.
Although I do wonder what the other plan would have been.
Go under deck and save her, probably.
I guess maybe blow a hole with the Jolly boat and get in and get out.
Maybe, yeah. Oh.
Ah, found her.
Penelope, that you? It's time for a rescue.
Haha!
LeFwee. He's good.
Well then.
I can't believe Sly is dead.
Ah! The landlubber fell for it! Hook, line, and sinker!
She is on the
You
boat.
cannot maneuver the smartest man on the seven seas. Not hardly.
I mean, granted, that was pretty clever.
Aye, aye, sir.
Mhm.
Take a battalion of your best men and
They
raid
faked
the
me
cruiser
out.
ship. There's sure to be some lingering rats aboard.
What? Sir,
Don't cut me off whilst I'm speaking, or I'll cut you off from breathing.
the Cooper ship is making for the open water, sir.
Oh, rats indeed. Make full sail with what must we got. If they make it out to sea, we'll never catch them.
Aye, aye, sir.
Bentley! Slideshow blown up and LeFwee's boat is gaining on you!
Keep it together and meet me at the mouth of the harbor. If I can get into deeper waters, I should be able to give this guy the slip.
But Sly!
Keep it together. We're not done yet.
Blast! They'll make it out to sea in this wind. Jones! Aye, sir. Load the cannons and prepare to come about. If the breeze don't help, we'll fall back on iron and powder. Fire!
I don't want to know why LeFwee had that doll of Penelope ready to go.
I mean, he probably anticipated a double cross.
That's true.
Avast there!
Yes.
Afraid you didn't quite make it out of the harbor. Prepare to surrender your vessel.
Sorry, LeFwee, but I'm sure this water is deep enough.
Deep enough to be your grave.
Guru, Crusher, now!
And that's a heck of a thing in our corner.
Crusher?
Yeah.
Crusher! We're doomed! Ha-do-da-da! Ho-di-di-ya!
Good to see you, too. I'll focus on freeing Penelope. You take care of any pirates that might come up on deck. Use the left and right analog sticks to control your tentacles. Then hit the R1 button and L1 button to smash guys.
Now we only have 2 tentacles to work with, when before we had dozens.
It really is that one meme of the boss when you fight it versus the boss when it joins your party. Although, 2 seems to be all you really need. Shame you don't get to use the weird head gun thing.
Yeah, would have been cool. I think this was probably my best attempt at this particular thing here. Never had any of these guys hit Bentley.
You know, any second now, Bentley, would be great if you did something.
He's just not animating, he is working.
One down, 3 to go.
Oh, those giant screws. You know, if it's true that Inklings and Octolings are from the Mario universe, it would make sense if they were originally bloopers.
Keep it up, Guru.
Yeah.
Only 2 left.
I think this segment goes on at least 40% longer than it needs to.
Yeah. Because it's not like, it doesn't look like the rhythm really changes at all.
Not much. It can be a little bit if if you miss some and have multiple to deal with, but I'm doing real well here, so...
Once more, just a little bit longer.
Bentley? Is that you up there?
It's a rescue, Penelope. Hold tight.
So you had attempts where Bentley got hit a lot?
Well, as a kid, I just don't ever remember doing that without getting hit.
Bentley!
Check it out, Penelope's got some new drip.
Yo.
And it's not something she probably chose to wear.
Probably
Back
not.
off, Guru. I'll deal with this guy.
Aye, that you have.
The lighting on
Set
that
me up
dress
to
looks
think I'd
weird.
outsmarted you, then pulled me into the deep water with this beast.
They don't typically go for complex
You're the
fabric
cleverest
stuff,
man
so
Oh.
I think this...
Pleasure of beating.
Sorry, her eye looks disgusting behind her
Yeah,
glasses.
I've got some
But yeah, you're right.
perspective on the situation.
It is more complex. I was just distracted by that texture.
He can't swim.
Why did Sly jump into the water after that?
Ah!
favor this cripple over me? The smartest man on the seven seas?
Oh, I do like smart guys. And he beat you at your own game. You tell me who's more intelligent.
Be still my heart and quick me blade. 'Tis time for a duel. You and I'll make the mating dance of death.
So here's the one time they remember that Penelope is actually really strong.
Oh.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Ah! That jump.
So the repeated rhythm there is just because it's being done with the analog stick, and it's not exactly the most...
That's weird.
Yeah.
There's only one game I want to jump with the analog stick, and it's Skate.
Get back here.
Yeah, so I kept trying to, like, slow down and wait for the next one, but it kept inputting more jumps there. But fortunately, these next ones are a little bit more manageable. But yeah, the first time he attacks low, and you have to hit him high. Next time, he always attacks high, and you have to attack him low. And now he'll mix it up.
Okay, so it's like... It's not health bars, it's whoever gets knocked off first.
Yeah, it's just knockback.
As somebody who's made 3D models, I can tell you, rigging that dress must have been a pain. It is
Probably.
not fun. Cloth is not... Like, because cloth sim is far too expensive, so you'd pretty much never do it. One more hit to go.
Like that?
Smartest man on the
She responded to you, Wesley.
Ah. That's funny. Can't believe Sly is dead.
LeFwee was beat. Outsmarted by our
By
own
beat,
rescue
we mean
genius,
dead.
Eaten by
who done more
sharks.
than just rescue a team member, he'd won himself a girlfriend. It was nice to hear him talk. They'd have these conversations the rest of us couldn't even follow. Far as I could tell, they were made for each other. Dimitri was in love too. The new diving gear had gone to his head. We were informed that he'd be our frogman for the Cooper Vault job. Not that any of us had even asked him.
Yeah.
For the first time in memory, Carmelita didn't show up and cart everyone to jail.
Ah.
I think this is the only chapter where she plays no part in, like, the entire series.
I'd hate to have
That-
her feel
Well,
left
actually,
out.
no. I love the Panda King.
I
No,
love
she
this.
didn't show up in the prison one last time.
I love the slow smile that Sly did. It reminded me of Homer smiling about the dud. God,
Yeah.
the dud! The crew has been assembled.
Yep.
Onto the keep!
Next time, we begin the final chapter of the Sly Cooper saga, at least as far as I am concerned.
Mm-hmm.